Hi there, Team Nesit. Jen here, one half of Team Nesit. I'm coming at you live on vacation. Yes, I know, but I wanted to do a replay for you here. This is actually part 2 of a series that I'm doing about overcoming the struggles that I've had from my 30s to my 40s. And I started sharing this over on my personal page. Last week, I shared part 1, which was overcoming exercise and how I fell into excusitis for years. I also shared part 2, which was how I've overcome sort of some major changes that needed to take place in our nutrition. That's what I'd like to share right here on Team Nesit with you all today. So if you're logging on live, will you say hi? We're going to talk a little bit about nutrition, and it's a question that I think it's a place that most people struggle with when they know they have to make health and fitness goals, when they need to work on their nutrition. Now, this is fresh on my mind because earlier in the month, my colleague Allison and I had a chance to prepare a talk for about 40 people about the meal replacement shake that we drink every day. More than that, we really studied nutrition, and I'll tell you, I'm not an expert at all. But what I am is a wife and a mom of 4 beautiful kids who are the reason why we are doing what we're doing. I'm a physical therapist, and for about 17 years I've been treating patients who there came to a point where I no longer could help them from a physical therapist standpoint, yet they suffered from migraines and chronic pain and inflammation in a way I just didn't understand how to serve them anymore. As a mom and a wife and a friend, I started to have, over the course of my 30s, experiences with my friends and family experiencing disease. Our 9-year-old daughter, when she was 9, was diagnosed with autoimmune thyroid disease. She was on a soy-based formula and soy milk for the first 2 years of her life. What I didn't know then was that soy is very genetically modified and it directly affects your thyroid gland. Our family has been plagued with diabetes, depression, dementia, obesity, cancer, and as a mom, I started to get fed up and realized I needed to do more, only I didn't know where to start. I thought we ate well, only probably when our kids were little, we started to make that shift of going to McDonald's a couple times a week because I liked the play place, right? I didn't know where to start when I needed to make changes to my nutrition. It's overwhelming. But I just started to surround myself with people who could help, and I started to learn and take baby steps, and I wanted to share some information with you all tonight. Did you know that weight loss is 80% nutrition? 80% of being healthy comes down to nutrition. Why would you focus your attention where 20% on exercise, which would give you only about 20% of your results? When people tell me they want to actually start with nutrition, I get excited. When people tell me they can't exercise because of a physical impairment, I say that's okay. We can do far more with the nutrition piece. 80% of the picture comes down to nutrition. Did you know that people who are nutrient deficient are 80% more likely to suffer from those diseases that I mentioned to you earlier in the broadcast? Make no mistake, my friends, our country is at war. Our soil is nutrient deficient. Hi, Martha. We're talking nutrition here in the States. Our foods are genetically modified, processed. Our meats are injected with hormones and antibiotics. We have high fructose corn syrup and artificial colors and flavors in our food. Artificial crap that is literally fueling our body for disease. Literally. And we need to stop and educate ourselves so that we can fuel our bodies for health. Our bodies are under attack from the chemicals in our world, toxins, poor air quality, cell phones, radiation, and we're not getting the nutrients we need from our food. And our bodies feel that as stress. 24/7, our bodies are under stress. The only way that we can start to change this cycle that we're in is by fueling your body for health. I want to talk to you a little bit about something called the diet cycle. This is a cycle that maybe you can relate to. Many people find themselves in this situation when they get fed up with where they're at or how they're feeling and they want to lose weight. So they say, I'm going to cut calories. Well, what I'd like you to consider is that calories are not created equal. And this is not a simple number game anymore. It's an old tool that we've been taught that is no longer working. If you consider, let's just use 100 for example, 100 calories of French fries and 100 calories of carrots, you are not getting the same amount of nutrients in both of those 100 calories. So it is not a simple math game. What happens then is something called the diet cycle. Okay, so you decide that you need to lose weight. And week 1, you're going to feel great. You're going to be motivated. You're going to be inspired. You're going to be ready to go. You're going to cut your calories, which is going to, especially if you are eating foods that are not nutrient dense, you're further lowering your nutrient deficiency, and then you're exercising, so you're increasing the demands that you're placing on your body. So that first week, you're doing okay, but you've cut what your body is already getting, and it wasn't that great to begin with. Week 2, you're more and more nutrient deficient than you were. Well, what that means is your body is gonna take that to mean I'm under stress and I need to store. I'm gonna need to store everything that my body is giving me, and I'm really not getting enough, and then I'm trying to exercise more. You're in a state of further stress. Week 3, the body has less and less tolerance. Your temptations and cravings are going to be at their all-time high, and you're going to feel grumpy, and you're going to feel like you cannot withhold. You're going to go out to dinner and you're going to have the wings and French fries that your friends are having, or you're going to crave those salty, sugary foods that your body needs in a time of stress. Those are the foods that your body's going to crave. So then week 4, you're going to give in to those temptations. You're going to be frustrated and you're going to quit. And that is about a 4-week cycle that most people who decide that they're going to lose weight, they're going to cut their calories, they're going to cut their nutrients, they find themselves in that cycle of failure because they're not fueling their bodies for health. Hi, Kelly. So what do you need to do? You need to learn about proper nutrition. You need to learn about avoiding genetically modified foods, about eating whole foods, about eating clean, about eating things called superfoods and antioxidants and phytonutrients and all of these big words, digestive enzymes, clean protein, food that will fuel your body for health. When your body has what it needs, it's a machine, you guys. When your body has the fuel that it needs, it will react so that when you go to exercise, your body will respond and you will lose weight and you will gain lean muscle mass and you will lose the layer of fat off your belly. When you fuel your body for health, only then can your body respond by feeling better, having more energy. So what does that mean? When you eat properly, your body will react. You'll have more energy, you'll have less joint pain and inflammation, possibly have less headaches, less need for anti-inflammatory medications, better digestion, better immune system. You'll be fueling your body for health. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, will you please share this with your friends? And if you have any questions specifically about the tools that we use to fuel our bodies for health, will you leave your name or comment below and we will be in touch today. Thanks so much for watching, you guys.